Ah, well, that's a sound that always will take me back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sonic 3, Sonic the Hedgehog and Knuckles. This is a complete series that I've been threatening for quite some time now. I was planning to start off my 100 Greatest Games of All Time Ever series, but it needs a few more days to be done. So we're going to give that a few more days. I need just a short game to fill in those few days, so I decided to do Sonic 3 now. I'm putting a lot of effort into that series, and I just want it to be right. I don't want to rush it out. But yeah, I said I was going to do Sonic 3, not Sonic and Knuckles, and there are differences. For instance, the greatest piece of music in a video game isn't in this version, it's only in Sonic 3, and that's the final boss theme. But I've decided that having the extra levels is worth it. In fact, actually, could we just show you... I'm playing this on Steam, this is the Steam version, and what the Steam version does now is it gives you this. If we go, right click to go back, it gives you like a 90s style room to have a look around. And it's kind of weird. It stores all the games that you have on Steam here. So it's got them all here, including Crackdown, which is definitely, it's a real game. I think I've played that already, haven't I? Possibly. And the horrifically scary Sonic Spinball. But it lets you just sort of like organise all your games and have this weird 90s room, which I think is quite cool. Also has mods, full workshop support, and ROM hacks. Totally allows ROM hacks. You can play Knuckles, Knuckles, and Knuckles on Steam, if you wish. Plus you get to change a fair few of the emulation settings as well. So you can turn off the TV projection, which sort of like bends it and curves it round to make it look like an old 4:3 screen. You can turn off things like scan lines, etc. It's a really nice little thing, this. I like that. Anyway, let's get back into... Oh, wait, no, one more thing. You can actually change the time of day. If you fancy playing this at night, then you can do it. Or you can play it very early in the morning. Or you can just set it to the time that it currently is, if that's a thing you want to do. I don't know. Right, Sega it is. Let's give this thing a whirl. I haven't played this game for a long time. I'm actually slightly nervous. Because, yeah, I booted it up to make sure it worked, but that's like... Yeah, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something I never did as a child. I want to use the Robotnik thing at the end. How do we do this? Ooh, do we just highlight him and move them? Ooh, yes. Oh! See, when I was a kid, I played through all of these. These are like your save slots. Having slave slots? Bloody hell, yeah. I was gaming a very long time ago. But having save slots was such a different thing. You couldn't copy them, so I filled every single one of these in with Sonic. And it was Sonic and Tails, then Sonic, then Tails, then a Knuckles save, then Sonic and Tails, then Sonic, then Tails, and then a Knuckles save. And all of them were complete and full. I completed the game twice with every character because this was the only game I had back then, I guess. Oh, poor me. Anyway, we're going to do a Sonic and Tails run because it's the main one. It's the one the game was built for. There's Sonic and there's Tails. I like how he always thinks there's Sonic F. We never had a Sonic F. But there he is. He's Super Sonic at the start of the game. He falls pretty far from this point rather quickly. So Knuckles uppercuts him and he drops all the Chaos Emeralds somehow and just stands there like a blue lemon. And that's it. Game started within like 4 seconds. He's gone from God of all to just a dude who's pointing in a direction and panicking. He's like, you better go after them. I kind of think that was your fault there, Sonic. Anyway, let's have a run, a jump. I'm playing this on the Xbox One controller, which is nice. Analog stick is... Yeah, I've never really liked the D-pads on the... anything, to be perfectly honest. We've not quite mastered the D-pad, because it's been around for a longer. I don't think we've quite mastered it. Oh, there's a rhino here, isn't there? Oh, look at me remembering. In fact, hang on a second. Boing, one boing, double boing. And I fell down the cap. Marvellous. Yeah, I'm slightly nervous that I may, like, die midway through this series. Not like the actual me, but like during the series and it'll just end. I'm going to have to get some continues. I'm going to have to remember how to get continues. Oh well. Whoop, over there. I'll tell you what we are going to do, though. We're going to go for a Hypersonic run, see if we're going to unlock Hypersonic. That does mean dealing with the worst things ever created. I'm going to have to use the terrible D-pad for these. This is the Blue Balls run. What we got to do here... In fact, hang on. Let's just skip the rings for now. No, let's not skip the rings. What I'm doing here is I'm turning left and right anytime that we get to a corner of a square. I can turn left and right like that. And I've got to collect all of the blue orbs and turn them red. So every time I step through one, it turns red. If I touch a red one, I will die. If I go round a ring of blue ones and like catch some blue ones in the middle, they all turn into rings. I can't remember why you have to do that, but if I'm really doing that's a good thing, just a difficult thing, and it speeds up as it goes, so it is fairly unpleasant. I may not be able to unlock Supersonic, because if I'm right, like, these are fucking difficult things in the world. But you can get Hypersonic quite quick, because I know for a fact that the Sonic and Knuckles really gave away secret rings at the start of the first level. It was really quite liberal with them. Right, so we've got to... I think the last thing is one of those slopey bits, because you can't perfect it if you get all the rings. You can't... Sorry, oh god, I really genuinely have to focus. If you get all the rings that says perfect like that, you can't do that if you've got all the blue ones. So you have to be careful with your timings. Boom. Yeah, you have to make sure you get everything in the right order as well. I don't know what a perfect gives you. I think it's a continue. And if it's a continue, I'm going to try and get as many perfects as possible. There we go. Sonic got Chaos Emerald. Yeah, Sonic takes all the time. Glory. I get the Chaos Emerald. Boom. When Knuckles mix with them all. Fucking hell, it's his problem. Just having a quick drink. Yeah, okay. Score faster. 50,000 is an extra life. And there's the continue for the perfect. Okay, an extra 3 lives. That's what I wanted. That's what I think I'm going to need a lot of. Right. That's the point I remember from it. This is why, from here on out, I'm a little vague. I know with the rules of all good Sonic games, the higher you go, the better time you'll have. Not necessarily the easier time, but you tend to be able to get faster times, etc. The higher you go. Can't quite remember. Oh, it's supposed to be up there. And there's ring. Where's the next ring? We get bombed after all. That's a pushable thing. I remember that. We get bombed after all. I think the next one is then. So I think we'll be able to get 2 on this level. We need to get... Is it 6 or is it 8? It might be 7. I don't know. Smash through there. That's just another immortality thing. You never played Sonic before, that's what it is. You also, if you've never played Sonic before, you may be going, why aren't you going very fast? You never really went fast as Sonic. And I know that seems like a weird thing to say, but Sonic games were platformers. They weren't really go as fast as you can sort of games. Ooh, I want to get up there, I want to get up there, I want to get up there. So, bad. Jump. No, we'll jump a little later. I can't remember how to get up there. Ooh. There's going to be a lot of me working out how to play this game after years of not. Ah! Right, this is the mini games. These will get you something. I can't remember what these are. Oh god, I did not remember this at all. Right, step in here, get some stuff, get some rings. It's the same as Sonic. So this plays out like the ones from Sonic 1. Isn't this what something that Sonic and Knuckles added? I can't remember now. I picked something up there. Oh, piss! Oh, piss and vinegar. That takes 100 rings away from you. It doesn't kill you. But yeah, you got to watch out where you're spinning from because you're going to drop off a few times. Oh dear! As soon as I hit a goal one like that, then it's game over. It's quite a lot of you watching this who probably have never played this game, and that saddens me, and that's why I'm playing it. That's why the video is probably going up late. Oh, come on, just something! I came in here with loads of rings, I've got 3 left. I've noticed there's a little bit of a pixel problem underneath that 3 as well. Ah, glorious. Whoop. I always like the way how much Sonic changed its gameplay up as well. Ah, you sit on them, they go wrong. Like, Mario was always sort of the same sort of thing in the early Mario games. Sonic was like, spinny level now! Anyway, oh, that was what I was doing. I was bouncing off of that thing. I want to get an extra life. That's what I came up here for. There we go. Right, we jump over this, and then we get this. Alright, this is a big jump. Oh, I did. Ooh, there's a nice extra life for us. Dun, 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 dun. The nice bit of 3D running. I see, a lot of people say Sonic 2 is the best one. This is where we get bombed to shite. Or do we not? Oh, do we get bombed to shite in? No, this is a boss! Oh my god, I'm confusing, because the first level of Sonic and Knuckles is rather similar. Oh no, this is the bomb to shite. We fight him later as a boss. So it's like, man, that was a shit ton of fire. Right, there's a little, I don't know if we can see it. I think it's this little section here. Breaks away if you hit it from underneath, and that's where we're going. Oh, how do you actually to activate that thing? I don't know, but I'm gonna go in here first. I remember the bonus stages being bouncy things. It's fucking dead. There we go. Yeah, they were. I suppose that was the Sonic and Knuckles ones. Because I never remember what Sonic and Knuckles had it, because I sort of got them at the same time. Hey! Thank you, Tails. You're not just hilarious cannon fodder. Sometimes you're useful. Well, the pictures of you are useful. Oh! Ah, I'm holding the button down. Sonic and Knuckles. Who wants to play that? Let's go for a bar, and a bar. Yeah, 5 rings. Alright, so I won't play too many of these, because it's boring even me. Knuckles, everybody. Knuckles, Robotnik and Tails, everyone's favourite game. Ooh, here we go. Oh god, there we go. Ending these things is hard enough. Right, we gotta go over and down. This is a murder point, so you want to be nice and fast. Oh, springboard's here. Right, we go down here, bounce through there, and then it's through here. And then we want to aim slightly to the right, so we hit that top bit and catch it on the way down. The things you remember... Shit, how do we do these levels? The big problem with these levels is there's a lot of them, and I don't remember them, and I find them very difficult. They are very difficult. Some of them are very, very difficult. Sometimes it's best to sort of like leave the rings behind and not go for the perfect, but I kind of want to go for the perfect. But you have to just get all the blue ones for a Chaos Emerald, and Chaos Emeralds is our ultimate goal. Get them all and you get the good ending, etc, etc. There's a lot of chances. We're not going to be sort of stuck, although I don't know whether the chances are on the later levels, because as a kid I was used to get it in the early levels because I played the game so many times. That's one I want to get later. See what I've done here is a classic mistake of thinking I can be clever and then I can't. So that one there, I'm going to have to join in at a slightly odd position. That is the continue music. That there, maybe there was... I don't know if you get continue just for hitting like a random one, but I never worked this thing out. You can, here's one I don't remember. I don't remember if this one goes rings or not. I'm going to turn. No, it went rings. Because it had something in the middle of it and I didn't know if that changed the rules. Sorry, I'm sort of starting and finishing sentences without actually finishing them. And oh my good grief, this is the most horrifically sick-making thing in the world. I think that's the way we came, so I think that's... this will be the way we need to go. Right, grab these blues. Oh my god, it's so fast. This is seriously the fastest Sonic ever is. Sonic is it's never really been a fast game, which is why I don't quite understand when it went 3D where you have to go fast in several directions at once, why it was like, oh, that's the thing. Good. Right, we got the perfect. Now we just need to find that thing we abandoned, which is somewhere. That way. No, that way, because that's the way we just went, 'cause it loops back on itself, so it should be... That's not where it is. This does get literally unplayably fast quite quickly. Every time the music goes into a new bit. Hoping this is all of them. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, I went for a turn just to be on the safe side, but I got it. Second Chaos Emerald. Still in the first level. Very nice. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, you get... So the perfect gives us an extra life. The perfect just gives us a perfect bonus. 50,000 is enough for an extra life, isn't it? So there's literally no point. It's getting the secret ring that's the continue ring. That is what's giving us things, so I don't have to worry about perfects. Oh my god, I always thought they would give you the continue. We should experiment with that. We should experiment with that. But now I've got 2 continues, which is very nice. Gives me a much higher chance of finishing it. And now we can burst through. It's pretty much where I said it would be. Forgot about that. So this is the on fire bit of this level. Because this level is the size most implied. New skill that Sonic got in this game that I don't really think he had any other time ever was the double jump. Oops, daisies. I want to get up there. Height is good. If you jump and then jump again, you get that little whoosh around you. Okay, steady on frame. Steady on frame rate? Why is the bloody game having frame rate issues? Gordon bloody Bennett. The problem with the frame rate issue in an old style game like this, it's Tails' fault, is that it's gonna oh god. It's laggy as shit to play. Let's leave this area. This area is having problems. That's an area for Knuckles to go down. Right, bounce and back. Oh, I thought that broke when I jump on it. Oh, I guess not. Whoop, and then spin. Oh, 90 rings gone. So this is instead of having that whoosh attack, that like spinning attack, now I've got a flub attack. I don't know what the fuck's happening with the frame rate. Is it because it's doing that wibbly effect? Is that shitting it? Maybe. Death to you! And this is a boss that confuses me because it gives you a fire ability, so you like literally nothing he does can harm you. Oh, water ability. I don't want that. Do I want that? We're not got any water things for a while. It gives you like a little bouncy water bubble thing. Sometimes when that bounces, it digs something up. I don't know why that was a thing, but I quite liked it because you bounce it around and actually think you were doing something. Woohoo! Right, I probably if you're yelling that I've missed some rings in places, I don't care because I knew there was one coming. Third time's a charm. This is one that I will get wrong because of what I... No. What I just did was the right thing, I think. Because what I just did there was I hit ones that aren't going to give me rings, so I couldn't perfect this level because you have to go through these 2s, and the last one, I believe, is a set of 2s. So, I would have buggered it. I think that's a thing. Jeez, I don't even know anymore. Actually, I think the way actually, if the last ones are 2s... Yeah, no, I normally would leave them and then come all the way back because it's really fast and everything is panic and nightmares and hell. But I think what I just did there was the right thing to do. No, this is a very linear one. This isn't too tricky, I don't think. Some of these do get very difficult. You have to make jumps later on. In fact, there was, as a lot of you know, that if you put Sonic 1 into Sonic and Knuckles, you actually get infinite of these. Like, you can play hundreds and hundreds of levels. It's probably not infinite. It was always infinite in my head as a kid, but it's not... It's not really a... I've never found anywhere near the limit. There's hundreds and hundreds of levels. I don't know why they made them all, if they're generated or something, but they are... There's a lot of the bloody things. Quite a lot of the damn things. That was the continue noise, so I don't actually want to perfect this level as per our experiment. So here, I think I'm supposed to jump those last two there. Yeah, as soon as I hit that, I can't get those rings because it finishes because I got the blue ones. Getting all the blues gives me the Chaos Emerald, but I think I lose out on the... just the 50,000. It's just a 50,000. I'll still get the continues, I think. We're about to find out. I don't have to sit through a really long count, but I get less lives. So it's if you get the perfect, you get a life. And you can't... If you die in that, you're not losing a life. If you die in the special stage, you die in real life. No. Right. Here we go. No, I've accidentally gone back through here, so we're going to just travel this way for a while. Marvellous. Oh, there we go. Back in. Look, just because I play the game doesn't mean I'm good at it. See every other game ever. Ooh, nice landing. See, what I'll do here is I will fall in water and lose my water thing, so I should have brought that along. Oh well. Oh, I got a water thing. Right. Now, this is a bit that I don't remember going over. Is this death? Let's find out. It's not death. It's a dead end, though. That's a shame. Oh, no, can I not? Ah, what the hell? I was like, I thought there'd be a springboard there. Ooh, don't remember going up here. And, ooh, catchy, catchy, catchy monkey. Oh! Wow, that was a bit unfair game, seriously. I do enjoy the slightly 3D sprites and stuff they got going on this one. Oh god, rub against the side of that. Very hard to do with an analog stick. Have you ever played Sonic 3 with an analog stick? I've played on everything. I've played, like... The one I always end up playing is Sonic 2, because it's sort of everywhere, Sonic 2. It's another knucklesy bit there. No, crap. Yeah, I think, I played Sonic 2 on everything. Oh, no, that's not Knuckles' bit. That's a bit we do by freeing ourselves. Tails is right. What if we hit that an angle? No, it's not okay. We can't go high enough to go up there. You may notice that if I'm going into an area that I don't remember, I start to spin, because if you hit something when spinning, it's fine. Hey, not that guy. Right, I now remember that there were different colour ones of those, and I think that's a Sonic and Knuckles thing. There was, like, ones that I would avoid, which is probably these ones, and there were red ones that were actually good and fun to play, which was it was like the bubblegum machine. That's what it was. It used to be this big bubblegum machine where you were the bubblegum. Maybe it wasn't bubblegum. I don't know. Things that were turning. Up, and then up. Ooh, me thinks me remembers a thing being there. Oh, he was wrong. Ah, no, there's a thing there below me to smash. I knew there was a smashy thing there. My brain saw that and was like, smash! Thanks, brain. I like the colour palette on this level, the very oranginess. Even though it shut the frame rate up earlier. No idea what that was for. Apparently, if you hit that guy right, you can bounce him in some way. Or was it if you had the electricity power? I don't think I can get up there. I'm going to give it a go, though. And go! No. So this is the Sonic here is sort of somewhere between modern Sonic and old Sonic. It's quite a transitional Sonic because he's still got that nice bit of podge about him. So if you have a look, he's always been quite. Look at that gut he's got on him. He's always been quite a sort of fat, podgy character. Quite enjoy that about him. That's something me and Sonic had in common, and still do. I'm not gonna go that. I'm gonna go this way. Oh no! They're things that vanish and go when they come back, and I like it. It's always cool. Go. And see, the thing about the Sonic games is if they came out today, they'd still be classified as good games. This is a good platformer, and I like that. So that's why they Sega finally realised what they should be doing. That's a red one with Sonic Mania. Oh no, these are. Oh Jesus, I forgot about these. Okay, so the bubblegum machines must be Sonic and Knuckles. These are ones where you got to fling yourself up the level as high as possible. And I'm doing it very, very quickly because there's like there's like a bit of a beam at the bottom that's chasing you. But what happens in these levels is that the higher you go, the more rings and stuff are worth, and the more likely you are to hit extra lives and things. So these levels are super worth playing if you get good at them, because you can get quite high scores out of them. That's fire. I'll take it. I kind of want a lightning one. I always like the lightning one, just because it makes getting rings easier. Ooh. Up. That's fire. Nothing there. And up. Take a random. Oh no. I think it's always the same level as well. I don't think this randomizes in any way. Back! Crap! Ah! Right, there's one here I'm going to have to be very careful to get. Oh dear. That didn't go so well, did it? Oh, was that the noise of the thing? I think that was the noise of the thing. No, the thing was going whoop, whoop. Okay, I've just noticed that I missed one there. Shite. Ah! I got caught in the thing. Leaving the level at the top and getting caught in the thing have the exact same reward. There's no fail state to it. It just ends it. God damn, I remember those ones now. Hey, this is one of my favourite bits of gaming. This is just a really cool setup moment where you think, oh my god, look at that thing in the background, it's massive! And then it just starts bombing you where you are, and you're like, oh, it's so small and diddy! I like it's good sound effects in this game. I love how explosive that explosion looks as well. And I love watching Tails getting beamed by it. And that's the thing I think would be missing if they ever remade this, was that Tails wouldn't have the crap AI that Tails does. And this sort of like running, but I'm hitting a limit, so Tails hits that limit and stops. And there he is, Dr. Ivan Kinterbor, whatever his name is. You suck, Robotnik! If you jump from him, he vanishes. You go straight through him. I love you can see a very faint outline of him as well when he's behind the waterfall. Oh, I've got fire on. Your attacks do nothing. Ah, I didn't jump from there. I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, getting fire in this bit of the level. Oh, piss! Sounds like it makes everything a lot easier. Oh, cock. Right, if I rightly, there's a fire right there. So that'll do me nicely. Oh, we gotta do that running bit again. I think that's why I remember the running bits, because I had to do it so many bloody times. It'll push down like stick means you can sort of jump into this area a bit earlier. Go! Look at me talking like I know what I'm talking about. I haven't played for fucking years. Oh, whoa! What's he Tails? And Tails like, hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? Whoosh. You can do it, Tails. Jump with me, you won't die. Trying to keep... You know what would be really good for this? A permadeath run where you're trying to keep Tails alive. That would be... I like to see someone, you know, speed runs and all that bollocks. Do that. Then you'd have my interest. I like that I just run back in the other direction. This is very much the game's making me go this way. But it's a nice bit, I suppose. It's still letting me play the game. Alright, so let's beat this guy again. Should be easy now I've remembered that I can actually just deck the shite out of him. Oh, let's go that way. Hello. Oh no! Made it harder! Can't touch actual him. I can just touch the massive fireballs that he drops. Which makes sense. Death, 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 and death, and death. I think we're about to get screwed up by Knuckles again. Oh no, I think that comes down. Yeah, well done. I bet they built that level and like, hey, how do we get to that finish point? And they're like, oh, Jesus, we don't know. We don't know. There's a thing over to the side that sort of doesn't drop down, but you can like whoosh over to it and it makes it drop down. It's like, I can't remember. It was a thing you can sort of make yourself hover. And Knuckles screws us over again as we head to Hydra City Zone, which we'll do tomorrow.
The Nerd3! The Nerd3! The Nerd who? The Nerd3!